Oh, party people, it's time for another really awesome installment. Yay! Are you all excited? I'm excited because I just read 2 more chapters. I'm pretty loud right now because we got to the sexy part. And by the sexy part, I mean the part that made me crack up. And I know I said I was gonna, like, try not to swear very much. Kids! No! I mean... Anyway, if you're just joining me, last chapter... Excuse me. I woke up this morning, I think my allergies are gonna, like, have their way, so I'm sorry if I sound really, like... If you're just joining me, last chapter, we, found out that Anastasia's a virgin, even though that only person that seemed to come as a surprise for was Christian Grey. I'll scooch closer so you can hear me and see my pretty face, even though I just woke up. But I did my hair. But... sorry. It's like early day emails. Anywho. She reveals she's a virgin at the end of chapter 7, and he gets all pissed and starts, like, grabbing his hair and running around like, oh my god. And he's... So the beginning is, Christian is running his hands through his hair and pacing up and down the study. 2 hands. That's double exasperation. And he's like, I don't know why you didn't tell me. And she's like, I mean, we don't really know each other. Why are you so mad? Why are you even mad, yo? And he's, of course, doing that obligatory compliment thing. He's like, I don't understand how this hasn't happened to you. You're so beautiful and blah, blah, blah. How have you avoided sex? It's not that hard, let me tell you. You just go, no, I don't want to sleep with you. But, and he's like, oh, I'm angry with myself, blah, blah, do you want to go? I'll take you home. No, I don't want to go unless you want me to go. Of course. And she keeps biting her lip, and of course, every time she bites her lip, it is an invitation for him to go, I want to bite that lip. It gets really awful considering that that's happened in the course of 2 chapters at least 7-8 times. He's been like, I want to bite that lip. Stop biting it. She's like, ah! And then he goes, you know what? We're going to fix the situation. As though being a virgin is a situation that needs fixing. He's going to fix her situation. And he's going to make love to her. And she's like, I thought you didn't make love. He's like, I can make an exception. So yeah, they start having la sex. And it's just so weird. And both of them apparently have foot fetishes, which really drove me nuts because fucking perfect shit. And I don't know. And here's the thing that I don't like about it is that it's like, it's so unsexy. I'm trying to, like, do this without actually reading you sex passages because I feel like that's mildly inappropriate, but also funny. But I love this part. He gazes up at me through impossibly long lashes, his eyes a scorchy, smoldering gray. Ooh, don't burn those lashes, man. And E.L. James / Anastasia cannot seem to be able to type the word pussy or vagina or, like, anything. She goes, I feel him. There. And there is italicized. And I highlighted it a lot. I underlined it here. And unfortunately, it's really difficult to see. But that's where that's how every time it's written like that. She says vagina once, but she has no problem saying erection and clitoris. I don't understand, like, the separation. And he's like, oh, licking up on her feet, and then he asks her, show me how you pleasure yourself. She's like, but I don't. And he's like, what? Okay, whatever. So he gives her a delicious sensual threat, which I think is awful. And then he does that thing where you, like, pull down the bra so that it's not on the cups anymore. I'm grabbing myself, but it's down here instead. And she goes, I'm trussed by my own bra. That is not sexy. This is, oop, I tore a page. And then basically he's just, like, playing with her breasticle area, and she comes. That's it. And then he's like, let's do it again. I'm gonna actually, like, have sex with you. And then he touches her there. I'm getting really tired of this there thing, and this is gonna be my thing whenever I say there, because I have to italicize. Oh, no, no, no. She doesn't just go there. She goes entrance of my sex, which I hate. And then he, of course, his erection is so fucking huge that she's like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle this. And he's like, you expand too. Does this girl know nothing about childbirth? For anyone who doesn't know, the vagina expands. That's how women have babies. Okay? Anyway. Of course, she has another mind-shattering orgasm. And then he asks, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "You're asking me if I'm okay." Because the irony is lost on me. And she goes, "2 orgasms, coming apart at the seams like the spin cycle on a washing machine." I didn't realize the spin cycle on a washing machine tore apart anything at the seams. Whatever. And then, of course, he starts like moving her around, and she thinks, "What's he doing now?" And she answers him. He answers her, "I'm going to take you from behind." And I'm just going to skip that because, oh, that's where she says vagina. I don't want to read that sentence because that turns into porn. And then he goes down below, he's like, "I want to fuck your mouth," which is like wonderful. Wow. You're so sensitive and sweet. And then she doesn't refer to condoms as condoms. She says foil packets. He reaches onto the bedside table for a foil packet. He reaches for a condom. Safe sex. And then he says, "I want you sore," which is like, ow. And then down below he does this. This is a grammar thing that I don't like. This isn't like a Christian Grey thing. This is a grammar thing. Oh, God, where is the light? Right here where I'm pointing that period after every word. I hate that, and I don't know why, but I don't really know if there's another way to do it. Basically, the sentence is, I'm gonna read this one. "You are so sweet," he murmurs between every thrust. "I want you so much." I think you should just write the sentence and go, between each thrust he murmurs a word or something. I don't, woo, my thing's falling down. I don't even know. And anyway, they like fall over after every sex and they pass out. And then she wakes up and she hears the lilting notes of the piano because, like Edward Cullen, Christian Grey is also a piano master. And he makes his way out there, and of course he's looking sad, and he's sitting with his body bathed in the warm light cast by a solitary freestanding lamp beside the piano. Which is awful. And of course she's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you," and he, something, "How long have you been playing?" "I've been playing since I was 6. And then they go back to the bedroom because he's like, "You need to sleep." It's like, well, I suppose it's true. And they both look down at the bed at the same time. There's blood on the sheets, evidence of a lost virginity, which is wonderful. And then they get into bed and he's like spooning with her, and the last thing she says in the chapter is, "Christian Grey has a sad side." Anyway, chapter 9 is rather interesting. Basically, they wake up and she does that thing where she keeps talking about how beautiful he is. And her subconscious gives her like 1,000 lectures about, "You just made love to a man or had sex with a man who's not in love with you, blah, blah, blah." And she calls him the King Misfit and refers to him as Bluebeard, which for those of you who are not familiar, is a man who takes a young bride and gives her a key to all the rooms in the house, except he says, "Do not use this one key to go in this one room." When he does, it's a torture chamber that I think has like the corpses of his 3 past wives in it. In case you're ever wondering, she calls him Bluebeard. And he says, "I want to give you basic training." And then there's a scene where they have a bath together, but from what I understand, he fills the tub and they get in. But then later on, when they're trying to have like oral sex in the tub, or basically she's trying to give him oral sex in the tub, suddenly he's above the waterline, and I'm not like sure I understand that. I'm sorry, this is just really boring. And then, oh, they go out to the bed, and here's the scene where he binds my wrist together with his tie, knotting it firmly. And I've read somewhere that stores were selling out of gray ties because people reading this book. Anyway, oh, we have another there, which is really making me mad. And he runs his nose up and down her sex some more. I mean, I can't, this is so boring. Then they have sex and they're finished. And then they hear voices outside in the hallway. And Christian's like, "Shit, it's my mother." Because each chapter can't end with some melodrama cliche. "You're a virgin? It's my mother!" I should start keeping track of when he finishes a chapter with something he says, because it's always usually really funny. But I'm glad I managed to do 2 chapters in under 10 minutes. Oh, I'm excited! People, you need to watch my movies more and subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up and leave me comments. I need to be popular. But basically, chapters 8 and 9 were really boring. They both consisted of the same thing, which was awkwardly written sex scenes. And I guess this is what we're really doing. But as far as we go, these are really vanilla. So maybe like the real reason people are interested in it is later on. Sorry about my constant throat clearing. My allergies are really killing me. This is a new record for me. I don't think I've ever done 2 50 Shades in a week of each other. But anyway, like I said, subscribe to my channel, leave me comments, likes, thumbs up. Tell your friends about me because I'm awesome. But yeah, I'll see you hopefully in the next couple weeks to do the next chapter. I have more free time next week because I have a few more days off work, so maybe we'll get another one done. I want to do this exactly under 10 minutes, so everyone have a good day. See you later. Bye!